Hello and welcome. Welcome back to Shadowgate 64. So I played this last week. I assume, halfway through. We've explored 2 towers, and I assume there's 4, based on the title. So we're gonna keep that going. So what happened last time? We are some random halfling as part of like a caravan traveling through this sort of bandit-infested land. We got waylaid and captured and brought to Castle Shadowgate, which is or was at least apparently used as like a base by some bandits. And so we got jailed up here. They were gonna like torture us for some reason. We escaped our prison and sort of explored the first tower, which apparently this place was like sort of like a wizard academy. So we explored like the tower where the wizard apprentices lived. Met up with the apparent ghost of like the head wizard, who is kind of a jerk, but wants us to like save the world and stuff. Because one of his old, like, powerful apprentice is returning to Castle Shadowgate to like awaken some sort of power here. So we need to stop him. So he just showed up with his goons to the castle, and apparently like the bandits and people who live here are just like kind of chilling and hanging out, and don't mind that we're wandering around anymore because they're more concerned with the evil wizard. So we're just kind of like moving around with impunity, which is cool. So we explored that first tower, explored the second tower, which is like the home of the big wizard guy. I forget his name, like Lokmir or something. And sort of did his little trial to see if we're worthy of being, you know, the person who cleans up his mess. So we got this magic ring, the Ring of the Dead, which allows us to communicate with ghosts. And so we left that tower, we came back here where this very tall man once lived, and we talked to the tall man's ghost, and he wanted us to go find his short daughter's ghost and reunite them. So we did that, and he gave us the Stone of Thirst, which I believe we need to progress. So we are going to continue on and hopefully remember where the heck I'm going. There's a map, so we are here in the Disciples Tower, which is the first tower. Okay. We need to get outside. I did sort of spoil myself a little bit by looking at an FAQ to make sure I hadn't missed anything, and I got the hint that I can go talk to the innkeeper and actually get him to give me the time of day, because he doesn't like strangers, despite being an innkeeper. Probably doesn't get... Oh, okay, that's just a loading zone. So here's the inn. So there's a shop here, and you can buy things in the shop. Everything you can buy in the shop is useless. But there's like a whole bunch of different items, and they're all completely useless. You can give them a coin for an item, and it's just junk. At least according to the FAQ. But there is a thing I think I need to do there eventually. So here's the innkeeper. We have no empty rooms. Who's really staying here? So he won't even let us hang out. But we do have a pendant that belonged to a woman that he actually liked, Jezebel. Because we talked to her ghost. We promised that we're going to give this pendant to her son, who might also be dead. I'm not sure about that. But she was buddies with the innkeeper, so maybe he'll talk to us if we show up with some of her jewelry. Or maybe he'll, like, kill us. I know that pendant, it's just like Jezebel's. Where did you get it? Did you steal that pendant off Jezebel's corpse? You are perhaps a grave robber? I'm not a grave robber. She gave it to me. You say she entrusted it to you? You take me for a fool, little man. Jezebel died long ago. I saw her buried with that pendant. She told you to give it to Saul? That's her son. What you speak of is madness. Madness, I say. You do think me a fool. You can speak to the dead no more than I can. Test you? All right, I will play your game and prove you a liar. You were asked to find Saul. You must know all kinds of things about him. I may need to look this up because I do not remember what the old woman told me about Saul. Just going to cheat a little bit. Okay. This is fine. So, let's see if you can answer my questions. What's the name of Saul's friend? Okay, this one's Lucas. What was Saul hoping to find? What was he? He's just looking for gold gems. Boy wanted some money. How long after he left did the poor woman die? This says a fortnight. I have to admit, I'm quite surprised. I still do not pretend to understand how you know these things, but it matters not. The fact that you did not steal from the old woman is enough for me. I have plenty of vacant rooms here. Choose one, little man. No need to pay me. The tale I will be able to tell from this payment. Be able to tell from this is payment enough. Having appeased the unkempt innkeeper, you get your first good look at the inn. The place is deserted, except for the striking-looking woman in the corner. What? Your eyes meet, and you feel quite strange. She seems to look into your very soul. Okay. So, oh, whoa. How'd you get over there? I want to talk to this guy first. It appears that what you told me is the truth. I guess that's it. What? Oh, I need to, like, talk to the woman, not the table. Hello? Dell, I knew you would come here. I also knew you would escape the dungeon. How? I'm a seeress. You can just say seer, you don't have to feminize it. I can foresee such things, just as I foresaw your arrival here. In fact, I saw a vision of you long before you were captured. I spoke to the thieves days before your caravan entered this territory. Why is she hanging out with thieves? A halfling, I told them, but not any halfling, one with valuable knowledge. What, you blame me? On the contrary, it is because of me that you're still alive. You still live. Guess that makes sense. The thieves would have robbed your caravan and killed you in the process. So now I ask you to return the favor, seek out my brother Agar and free him. So, she, like, used her powers to see me that I was going to get attacked, and then told them that I had valuable knowledge, which is why they kept me alive and were going to torture me. But she knew I would escape anyway, so I guess it's fine. So, I guess she's okay. So, find her brother Agar. He was captured. I fear he will not live through the... Oh, is he the guy who was in the cell next to me? Interesting. Please forgive me for involving you, but I have no choice. Will you help me? Okay. Thank you, Dal. I knew you were more than a simple halfling. To get to the lower dungeon, you have to go past the room of the dungeon keeper. Be careful that it doesn't notice you. Perhaps you can come up with a distraction. When you find Agar, give him this orb. He will know what to do with it. Now go, Dal. Fare thee well. Seers hands you a magical orb. So it's not this magical orb. So we gotta free him for some reason. Unclear why like the bandits are interested in him and not her. What's upstairs? Someone's been hitting the bottle. What a mess. It looks like the second floor hasn't been cleaned in years. Oh, there's no roof. Do the rooms have roofs? Okay, they do. Okay, it's more of a motel situation. That's weird. Like, so when it rains, the water would just like flow down the stairs. This doesn't seem like a good setup. Also, be very cold. I can understand why this inn isn't doing so well. Seems very uncomfortable. You found a travel guide. You can find all the local attractions. A good staff is very important for travelers. You can beat the brush as you walk, or use it as a defense against poisonous snakes and other deadly creatures. A staff can be made from branches or even twigs. Very useful. Nothing down here. So we got a parchment. Oh, with advice on carrying a big stick. And a travelogue. You now own the travelogue. I fear for my life. That's why I pressed on and did not spend the night on the road. Too many bandits. But now I am here in this den of thieves. This cold and desolate place. How I long for home. I was afraid of bandits on the road, so I went to where the bandits live. Is there really like nothing I can take up here? Like, I can't like grab the glasses or anything? Nothing in this room. I guess the whole point was just to talk to the source, the seeress, I should say. Never heard that word before. Alright, so I think we can head to the eastern side of the fortress and get in the aqueduct or the aquifer or whatever with the Stone of Thirst. I'm also supposed to go to the dungeon, but she didn't give me any way to get down there. So I guess I just sort of continue on. this is the way I'm gonna go. This is a strange textured stone wall. Look at my map. Pathway to park. So I think I'm trying to get into the third tower from like below. But it's all flooded down there. So I think I can use this stone to get in. Okay, yeah, it's down there. Let's do a quick save here. Just backed up too far, okay. I think... Oh no. I think I loaded my save state. That was a mistake. Well, we're just walking back. Probably faster. Whoops. Up just a little bit. Okay, do another save state. Alright, take the ladder this time. So I guess I can just throw the stone in here? Drop the magical stone of thirst and recite the incantation. Nomi on Ra. Cool beans. Is there something down there? It's just a drain. Weird. There's 3 doors. Let's just back out now. Interesting. Won't let me like hop down there. Huh. I want to know what's up there. Guess we can come back. Okay, we are up. I think we're in the tower, right? Nope, we are in the control room. Control what? Oh. No, I don't like the looks of this. Maybe we can turn some handles. Oh, I think I remember. I think I have a document that will tell me what to do here. Machinery appears to be missing something. I don't think I have anything to stick there. Well, let's see. Which one was it? Was it the personal journal? No, this is like the wizard's writings. It was a student's diary? Nope. What about the fireplace? Already did that. Acolyte's diary? One of these. The memo? Seriously. Not that one. Ah, okay. It's very interesting. To control the flood levels, as long as I can remember the sequence. Right, right, left, left, right, right, or right, left, right. Great. Right, right, left? So this was the lecture notes. But it's also like, it says it's missing something? So... left, right, right, maybe? This is right, this needs to be left. Okay. Or is it right, left, right? Well, none of this did anything. I think I'm gonna have to look up what to do. Supposed to be something at the canal? Thieves' room. Okay, I don't have the tools I need, I think. There's more to explore outside. go to the canal and get a treasure from a skeleton, I guess. We can go to the thieves' room near the gatekeeper's room, which is down in the kind of the southwest corner. So I guess we'll head to the southwest. Where am I? Go this way. Just some gruff dwarves guarding the way. No one goes in or out. Okay, so this is the guard room. But apparently there's a way to, like, get past this guy? Listen to all his stories, he just dumps a ton of lore on you. The left door up ahead. No. Only one door in here, and I don't think it opens. Stagnant water. Is it in here? Have I not gone in here yet? Ah, this is new. Okay. Yep, thieves' room. Perhaps this is where we can rescue that wizard. Or the Cirrus's brother. A broken sword. Let's fight some things. So to take the sword even if it's broken. Shield is far too heavy for a halfling. Find a broken lance. Yeah, I'll take it. Even a broken lance is better than nothing. Why not? Alright. Why take the broken one, buddy? You're even impressed by how well maintained these are. Their swords, their blades are pure, sharp, and well cared for. Yeah, well, why don't you take one? These are thieves who kidnapped you. I think our boy Dell has some like low self-esteem. He doesn't feel like he deserves a decent weapon. I saw a mouse. I love that they carried that over from the original Shadowgate, where occasionally like a rat or a mouse or a cat or something would run past on the screen. This is where the smithy repaired weapons. Guess that's going. Guess there's nothing to grab in here. Thought you could escape from me? Oh, is this the, How fortunate that you walked right back to me. It's the Dungeon Keeper! Is it? Okay. Oh god. What? This is actually scary. Oh my god. Well. Possessing a speed that belies his enormous size, the Dungeon Keeper grabs you and squeezes you in both arms, quickly sending you into oblivion. As you lose consciousness, you hear his satisfied chuckle. Okay, well. Okay, so we got our stuff from this room. Love that. So I'm gonna be careful with the saves here, I think. Hopefully I can't end up in like a place where I like save the game and am trapped. So, can I get anything out of this room, or does he just come and kill me every time? Nothing worse than the smell of roasting boar meat. There's nothing worse? That sounds great. The smell of roasting boar? There's enough of a visual clue with the bow and sheet music. Kinda hard to believe that the dungeon keeper can actually read sheet music. So do I need to bring a violin here? Is that what it's saying? So he just, is there any way to escape him, or does he just, like, come around the corner and kill you? There's no control. He just throttles you. Okay. So, I guess we'll just take the door to the left and not go to where Mr. Dungeon Keeper is. Yeah. Decent lodgings, all things considered, for a dungeon keeper. Even if there are lots of bugs on the walls. Nothing in here, though. So we're heading up. For some time. Hello. Don't mind me. The Denarth Family Chronicle. Just gonna steal your stuff first. Book of poetry. The troubadour must have retrieved inspiration from it. Oh, there's a troubadour living here. Okay. With this heavy satchel. So what's your deal, buddy? Quite well dressed. Hello, traveler. Traveler, I'm a troubadour. My name is Goddard. I'm sure you heard of me, no? Well, you must be somewhere outside of Kaltorlan. Would you care for a song? Sure. Should we begin with the Saga of Lord Jair? How nice. Will's song. His name's Goddard. Interesting. Song of the legendary hero of Kaltorlan moves you. What do you think of my song? Yes, it's an extremely old song, but I like it very much. You listen well, Halfling, and you know talent when you hear it. Would you care to hear another song? Sure. This is a song that all the thieves like. It's called The Song of Triumph. jaunty. Will's song, whoever Will is, has come to an end. The song is a favorite on the castle, as you might guess. I started playing it when I realized that it may just keep me alive here. Now it is all these thieves want to hear. You listen well, Halfling. You listen well, Halfling. He's not like telling me to listen. He's complimenting my listening skills. You know talent when you hear it. Let's hear all the songs. We gotta hear them all. This is a song written by the Dungeon Keeper. The Keeper of the Dungeon imprisons my heart. Oh god. A fiddle made of wood will keep us apart. Long to the night he embraces its bow. A sweet song, yet his love I'll not know. The Keeper of the Dungeon imprisons my heart. You are glad when this particular song comes to an end. Not only can he write music, but he's a fair violin player. I had heard that he sold it for some reason or another. It's not why he sold it, but what happened when he sold it. Apparently, he was seen crying as he sold it. Can you imagine? I guess every man has his weakness, Halfling? All I can say is that it is a decent song and makes the thieves laugh. Thanks for listening. It's been a long time since I felt appreciated. As an expression of my gratitude, I would like to give you this flower. While at court, if the royals were pleased, they would give me such a gift. I think it appropriate to give to you. Fare thee well. You smell a sweet fragrance as you are given a flower. It's a pleasure to perform for you, traveler. Need I mention? Please do not repeat my tales of the Dungeon Keeper to anyone. He does not think kindly of me, especially since it was I who chipped his violin. The violin is chipped. That might be an important clue. So I wonder if we need to, like, get his violin back for him or something, and play a song. I didn't look at the book I got. It's probably just lore, but you never know. The Denarth Family Chronicles. Dragon Keepers of Kaltorla. Chose him for his superb musical skills. The musician's name was Genlin, and he had very little skill. He was a very... His music was terrible. He explained that he was seeking an audience at the North because of his renowned musical abilities. Interesting. Okay, well, basically I think that just tells us that if we deal with dragons, there's music involved. Could never wield a sword such as this in battle. Man, I could never wield a sword as great as that. You've had an impressive bracelet. I will take the bauble. Yeah, I think Dell's just got low self-esteem. Among the stones, you notice a gem. I will take the precious stone. The jar was perhaps part of the thieves' plunder. The dish is quite ornate. Sure. decided you could use a dish such as this. Alright, so we got some gems, we got the dish. A lot of crap. Broken sword, broken lance. A bracelet. I put it on. What happens? Well, it didn't kill me. Okay, so I think I need to go get that violin. So, Dungeon Keeper's in there. Toward those rooms. Okay, what's next? So let's, we also got a flower. Where are we? Let's head up. Go to the graveyard? Is there an easy way to get there? Be nice. This is not where I want to be. This is north. Okay, yeah. So we'll head to the graveyard and check that out, maybe. Because I think one of those ghosts wants a flower on his grave. Oh, right. Aristolin. Yeah, he's like the rich guy. He goes back here. Oh yeah, gotta put my Ring of the Dead on. I always had many friends. In death, no one even looks my way. Divided up my fortune. All except what I hid. So he has hidden treasure. Huh, so I would never have known this if I didn't happen to have the FAQ up. But you use the flower? I guess you sort of show him like some genuine friendship and maybe he'll tell you, yeah, showing him kindness. I would never have thought to like use a flower on a grave though, Jesus. Will give you what they sought. Hear me, Halfling. Long ago, during the Rage Wars, during Turok 3 Rage Wars, I ordered my servant to hide most of my fortune. He was to bury it deep underground where they were building the water channel. Seek ye high and low, since even I do not know its location. For it is there that you will find my servant. Tell him this. Tell my servant Dersius that Ristolin bids you to relinquish the treasure. Then do with it his wish, remembering what it can and cannot buy. Beware the chains we forged in life. So I need to head up north, because there's that aqueduct or whatever by the park. So I guess there's a skeleton there we could talk to. And get that treasure. And then one day we will have the greatest treasure of all, which is friendship. I think this is where I wanted to go. Or is this like... Was this where the little girl was? I can't go there. The canal. The FAQ saying skeleton lying at the upper end of the canal. Isn't this the canal? This is the waterway. I think this is where the little girl. This is the little girl skeleton though. I already did that. Hello, frog. That's a nice little touch. I like that. I wonder if I need to like kind of go around. Like above where we drain the water, maybe. So where's that path up there? Give it a look. Did I go too far? Yes, I did. Whoops. There was no path up there, like... Huh. Weird. Well, this is the third ladder, right? So let's I can see what's down here. Got nothing. Yeah, this is just a pit. Can I use my pixie flute to like shrink down and get in there? Nope. Cool. Okay, so where's the dang canal? I wonder if there's a map of this game. Just look it up. Ooh, a very old IGN guide. Go back to the cathedral through the door on the left on the inside. Does I have to go through the cathedral? Oh, is the canal? Oh, the canal is the dang, the sewers. Ah, jeez. Okay. The canal. Okay, we got a canal, we got a waterway, we got whatever the flooded area under the towers were. Any of these names could describe any of these places. Yeah, I do remember there was a skeleton down there that like I didn't get anything from. Alright, that's cool. Thank you, IGN from the late 90s. I can go down this hole, right? Can I? That's where I initially escaped the dungeon. Do I still have the tool I need for this? The pickaxe or whatever? Yeah. Oop. Something about that's really funny. Okay. So here we are. You say that Aristalin ordered me to give you the treasure? And you call me by my true name? Darcius? Surely it is so. I am free of my task. My vigil ends today. The ghost relinquishes the treasure. My master put this treasure under my care. I didn't know the dangers of this place. For 153 years I've stood guard, unable to forswear my earthly duty. Today you've given me my freedom back. I entrust it to you. Take it. Sweet. I think this is the fastest way out. Yeah, I know. You were, I've heard this guy's story about Saul. This is the way out? Yeah. Okay, so we got the treasure. We can bring the treasure to the shopkeeper and buy back that violin. Not sure exactly why, but perhaps we can play a beautiful song for our friend, the dungeon keeper, and he'll stop murdering us. Made some good progress. Save the game. Speed through some of those transitions. I'm afraid I don't know your language. Oh, for some reason, you stop speaking human language when you wear the Ring of the Dead. Ah, you do ask the impossible, don't you? A violin, the one belonging to that brute, out of the question. You see, the dungeon keeper ran into some trouble with his debts. I, of course, am here to help out such a person in those dire straits. And help him out I did, but he was very clear about what may transpire should anything happen to his precious instrument. So it is not something that I would easily sell. But I feel bad for you. Perhaps you wish to purchase something else? Never forget, my young friend, everything has its price. What if I give you an obscene amount of money? Ah, that is quite the tidy sum. Where did you... Never mind, I do not wish to know. Now let me remember. Ah, yes, it was a violin. Never mind what I said earlier. Let me think, I've got it. A neat solution to my problem. I'll offer you one of these three. It is your choice. I had nothing to do with it. Which one would you like? The violin without strings? No. The chipped violin? I believe it was the chipped violin. And I thank you very much. So we have the chipped violin. So maybe we can go and play this violin for Mr. Dungeon Keeper and see what happens. Okay. He's in the room on the right. You place the violin on the desk. You hear a rustle from the far side of the room. Someone's coming this way. Panic-stricken, you look for a place you might hide. Is this a good place to hide? Should I just wait? Hello? Maybe he's like distracted, so I can sneak back here. And then get to the dungeon. Okay. Oh. Where am I? I'm assuming I'm not like timed here. Locked and won't open. Well, here's the guy I'm trying to rescue. Here's my old cell. So I need the key. I'm assuming none of my keys are the one that I would want to use here. I don't think any of these keys make sense for a dungeon. Nope. Kind of like pickpocketed off the dungeon keeper? Oops, not where I wanted to go. Or is it just hanging right here? Just a little bit of pixel hunting. Okay, we got the keep. Let's bust our boy out of jail. But first we'll open the empty doors, because there could be treasures. Okay, maybe it's just for the one door. Nope. You're free, buddy. Del, you've come back for me. Hurry. I knew I'd find you. Now you will pay. My friend, we have no time. If I had some way to create a spell, that is our only hope now. Well, I do have. So this is why you have to like talk to his sister before you try and bust him out. Best use the orb. Yes, this will work. Hold on to me, Del. Hold on. Oh, that's handy. Lock the cell door, Del. Hurry. I must check on my sister. Meet me at the Rusty Sword Inn. I like his like Dragon Ball Z charging up sound. See ya. Dungeon Keeper begins shouting and demanding to be released. Dude, you were gonna like torture me. What if I try and let him out? Hang on a minute, you mumble to yourself as you quickly relock the door. What was I thinking? That's funny. See ya! Where'd the violin go? I'm gonna take it back and return it for my pile of treasure. Okay, so we can go back to the inn and see what kind of reward we get. Hello and thanks again. I wish I could be more joyful, but I have this odd feeling. A feeling of impending doom, a shadow growing over all our lives. Great and terrible things shall soon occur, and I fear you are right, friend Del. That accursed madman, Belzar, is behind this. His power is great, greater than all who remain in this castle. So we have decided to leave this place. Come with us, friend Del. I owe you that much. You will not? Your narrow path leads on, you say? That is a pity. No! Take me with you. I want to leave. But if you must confront this thing, then you must get rest and nourishment. There, I have removed the seal from my humble cottage here in the castle. Please use it and fare thee well, my friend. I feel like having you around to help me would be nice, but nope, okay. Hey, they disappeared without paying their bill. So now I can go to his house? I don't remember where that is, but... This castle's not that big. I don't think it's over here. It might be on the eastern side. Yeah, it must be. Alright, let's head over there and see if we can get something useful. Get some rest and nourishment for all this work. Maybe it's one of these. I've been here yet. Yep, it's Agar's room. So he actually like lived here and got captured by the thieves. This book is entitled Research Log. Take the handwritten book. Find a flint. Sure. Maybe we can make some fire. Cool poster, bro. Other books we can take. Oh, Strange Tooth is very long and sharp. Oh wow, that was like very hidden. So we got a flint and a fang. I would not have noticed that. Got a broom. Looks like there's nothing like under the beds. Just a flint and a fang, and a book of research. What's in the research log? My research goes poorly. Of all the things that I've been asked to study and report on, the good master gave me this. Where's the last dragon? He has this look in his eye. I feel he already knows the answer before he even asks it. It's best if I try to organize my thoughts and clarify my ideas. First of all, two things are very clear. No one has seen the living dragon in hundreds of years, but somewhere within that time, an effort was made to search for the species. According to a legend, it was a powerful group that attempted to save the dragons. One legend says it was the Circle of 12, another says it was the Dragon Warder clan, a family entrusted to care for and maintain the beasts. The clan has since died out. I choose, however, to believe that it was a combination of the two. Lakmir working with a dragon warder named Denarth. I have found documents that tell of a journey that lasted seasons and spanned continents. But this is where the story became legend once again. A children's rhyme is all I have documented the last dragon. It reads, Dragon, dragon stands alone, dragon, dragon turns stone, dragon, dragon comes again, dragon, dragon at the end. Not very helpful. This brings me back no closer to my answer. Where's the last dragon? Lakmir knows. Well, Lakmir's ghost has been following me around, so Lakmir can just tell me. If he wasn't such a jerk about everything. So we got some flints. And we got a fang. None of this seems particularly useful. This bracelet I haven't used. A lot of crap. Nothing that like seems like it would fix that machine. I have no idea where to go now at this point. I feel like I've kind of explored everywhere. What's the FAQ say? Dungeon Keeper's room. The dungeon. This is saying go back to the park. Okay, this is saying go to the... Near the park there's a plant that I can pick up. Which I guess I haven't done. One of these plants? Ah, it's this one. This plant has a strange odor. Will you take the poisonous plant? Well, good thing I correctly identified it as poison. Head to the sorcerer's quarters. So that's go to Agar's room. Oh, there's something on one of the beds that I didn't see? Man, it's so easy to miss stuff in this game. God, it's very easy to miss interactable objects. See nothing suspicious. Suspicious. It says pick up the flint, the lever from the second bed, and the fang from the bookcase. Am I crazy? I don't see a lever. Bookcase. This box. What does IGN say about this? Oh, are you kidding me? I'm supposed to have looked at this bed, seen that this bedpost is a slightly different texture than the other bedpost. Okay, that's bad. That is very bad. That is unforgivable. Wow. You find so many beds, and none of them have anything like that you can interact with. So why would you even look that closely? Oh man, some of the puzzles in this game. Very, very bad. Okay, now I think I can go to the waterway. Yeah, the reservoir. I think I have about everything. Hopefully I haven't missed anything. so what's the order of these things? Well, I got to put the lever in. Audible click, the lever snaps into place. Oh, hey, Lackmere. So, young Dell, are you on the correct path? Up until now, there has been little that I can truly tell you, for a link exists. What? A link with which mine enemy, my once brother, might thwart your efforts. So I have told you little, hoping you are the one that might bear the mantle, hero. But now I will help as much as I can. Okay, if you say so, I don't believe you, but... This ancient place once controlled the flow of water to the castle. It might do so again, allowing places to be crossed which cannot. So look for your path, choose wisely, for the trials shall soon be on you. With success at the trials, your anointment shall soon be complete. Not very helpful. Okay, let's try pulling the lever. Not much happened. So, what's the correct thing here? Left, right, right, looks like. So the opposite of what I had. Not quite. Pull the lever. A faint trickle can be heard as if water begins to flow. The trickle becomes a roar as the sound of a vast amount of water begins flowing. The way is now open. The way is now open. The trial... the way is now open. The trials await all who would call themselves worthy. Oh, okay, cool. That's handy. Oh, it's just like showing me what is draining. That's good. Ooh. Be wary, young halfling, for you shall be tested, and tested well. Your next destination shall examine your inner being. If you are found wanting, then you shall surely fail. But if you are found worthy, then a life of servitude is your reward, so beware. Great, so I either die or get to have a life of servitude. Cool. I just want to go home. I'm just some traveling halfling. Some trader, some member of a caravan. Alrighty, so let's go to that waterway or whatever it's called. So the good news is I feel like we've kind of explored or hit up all the places like outside the towers. So there shouldn't be too much more to do out here. Guessing there's not much else out here. These waters have stood here for a long time. Alright, on to the Tower of Trials. Tower number 3. Notice an inscription on the plaque. It reads, "Prepare thyself. The trials await beyond. Anoint thyself. The trials lie ahead. Pass these tests, and in accordance with the law, your station shall be bestowed. Endure the tests of loyalty, knowledge, understanding, strength, courage, and soul. Anoint and prepare for the trials mean life." Anoint and prepare for the trials mean life, but also mean death. I feel like there should be a comma or two in there. Leave all possessions behind and enter alone, for only then can you succeed. So has been decreed by the Circle of 12. Can you feel the weight and oppression above you? Can you feel the centuries press in? Yes, there is death here, but it is a trial that must be accepted and completed. You created this! You created this trial. You made this place with your Circle of 12. It cannot be conquered, no, lest anyone boast. Rather, it must be endured till the end. In its ending is a new beginning. For once the mind, body, soul, and heart have been tested, only then can one proceed. But I can warn you to be wary here. Things are not what they seem. For one reaches out from the grave to alter these tests. Be wary of his evil presence, for he will more than test you, he will trick you. Okie dokie. We'll save. So I said to leave my possessions behind. Does that mean I just don't get my equipment here? Or is that just for flavor? Title of this book is Novice's Journal. Let's take the Dusty Tome. Lecture hall? What's going on in here? I guess so. Ancient book is familiar to you. The writings of Connor. Sure. Nothing else in here. Just a bunch of books. Trials of the Kingdom. Just books. Just books. Anything in this office? Does not appear so. Feel a malevolent presence permeate the air of this place. What was I checking there that gave me that message? Oh, I wonder, should I have my Ring of the Dead on? have disturbed me, Halfling. You have disturbed Nathor Dreslin. I am first in line for the throne. I know history does not indicate this. But mark my words, it is so. Tradition shows that we were in line for the throne. But it was Jair of the Westland who was made heir by the dying King Arand. The old line, the vassals and dedicated servants to the crown, were all appalled. The kingdom needed honor. I saw no honor in naming a country yokel to be king. But I am a loyal servant, even to one like Jair. I tried to stop the plot. I was implicated along with the rest of my family, stripped of our rank. We were humiliated even more when sent to work here at this poor excuse for a castle. Jair showed his weakness by keeping us alive, for here I can promote my views. Even under their watchful eyes can I plan and scheme to regain the throne. I'll have my revenge in some small part. The trials are now true as far as history. The trials are now true as far as history. What? None shall succeed in the trials until they acknowledge the rightful king. So basically he was put in charge of like administering these tests, and as petty revenge decided to make the test impossible. Alrighty. Let us begin the trials. Read the inscription on a plaque. Pay homage to the king. Wonder if I should read those books that I found. Who's the king? Let's take a look. So the novice's journal. What do we got here? So they close the tower. He's hearing the voice of the examiner. Nothing new. Nothing useful. What's Connor got to say? Everyone has two natures. Inside you are two wizards, a good wizard and an evil wizard. They are always at war. Belzar is powerful, blah blah blah. Belzar took the testing. The audacity of the man. Okay, Belzar kind of went crazy and evil. Blackmere wasn't a very good master, it turns out. Well, not very actionable. What about the Trials of the Kingdom? So Acme the Timeless work towards transforming the castle of Shadowgate into a place of teaching. Everyone gets trained. Biased testing. Examples often cited. Oh wow, this is like a total like critique of standardized testing. The emphasis upon crests and lineage in the tests. Needlessly mired into politics of the day. Many crests that were minor variation of the others, and the intricacies were lost on the commoners. The silent dragons of the royal family's crest was a minor variation of the screaming ones in another prominent house. Silent dragons might be important to remember. Many questioned the need to know such minutiae, claiming it was all politics. For truly, what use is it to know the difference between the frowning boar of the House of Aldor and the grinning boar of the House of Hurl? Those in higher stations questioned why Lakmir did nothing. Lakmir seems like just a terrible, like, administrator. But, nothing useful here. So we need to find the king. I'm sure in one of these books that describes, like, Lord Jair and, what he wore. But, my god, I don't want to read through all that crap, so I think we're just gonna guess. Oh. We did it! First try! Guess there's just another door in there. Okay. Am I, like, not punished for guessing wrong? Well, I guess that wasn't right? Or was it? What the heck? Cunning man of regal accoutrement. Inscribed as Nathor Dreslin. So these are designed by, like, wasn't Nathor Dreslin that ghost? Do we need to go in here then? Cut our way through? I'm very confused. So this just leads me to a dead end. Weird. Oh. I need to look at the bottom of the painting. So I was right, so like the ghost to be like, I'm the true king. These pieces seem to be the parts that form a puzzle. Okay. What's this? Create the true coat of arms. Whoa. That is the first time that effect has been shown off. What the heck? Whoa. Can I look at my books? I have no idea. So what is the Dreslin's crest? I'm just gonna look up the answer at this point. Tower with one window. These visual effects are so actually really cool, but seem very out of place in this game. So this is the Screaming Dragons? Roaring Dragon, looking to the right. Roaring Dragon looking to the left. And I guess... finally the left. The left piece of Nex. Coat of arms for the Dreslin family is completed. The whole thing felt like it was from an entirely different game. Hey, buddy. A thundering noise reverberates from the wall. It sounds like words. None shall pass beyond. If you wish to continue through these tests, then your mind shall be next. Answer truthfully and without fail. You're the other side. Fail, for the other side ye shall ye find. If ye possess a stout heart and a clear mind, then step forward for your reckoning. Be ye prepared? Okay. Does the royal family's dragon scream? The answer is... yeah. What? Oh no. So... I thought they did. Is that not screaming? With their mouths open? Do I have to go through all this stuff again? I guess I haven't done that much. Weird. Luckily, you can just start the trial over again. So, a lot of these are just like, did you memorize the stuff from your books? Really, it's like, this game wants you to learn the lore so badly, but it's really not very interesting. Okay. Yeah, this is a terrible test for like whether you should be like a professional wizard. The royal family's dragon apparently does not scream. Ooh. Different face. The answer to my question. What was responsible for the banishment of the Evil One? Well, in reality, it was Jer from the first game. But, yeah, you use the Staff of Ages. Put that thing together. Name the number of ways into the royal family's tower. No idea. Did not pay attention to that part of the book. There are 2. What is the prohibition against black magic? It's prohibited. I'm going to say it taints the soul, but what's the real answer? It taints the soul. It's getting sadder and sadder. Who is the rightful king of Cal Torlin? It's Nathor Dreslin. Conquered the challenge and broke all the walls. This hasn't been a particularly dangerous trial, at least up to this point. Oh, okay. he says as he appears next to a whirling death machine. Yep, okay, so what's happening right now is that my controls are reversed. So right is left and left is right on both sticks. So this is bad. An already kind of wonky control setup for the N64. Read the inscription. Strength comes from control of one's world. Oh god. I apologize in advance. Ugh. Hello. Wrong way. I guess this is one way to like add danger to a game with no combat. Surely it's not the one right in front of you. This looks promising. Okay, controls are as good as they get. The light must burn at the end as it does in the beginning. The light must burn at the end as it does in the beginning. Oh, that's a teleporter. Load quick save. No, thank you. Strange whisper comes to you. Beware the challenge of the dark maze. One must not rely upon magic. Nor shall one rely upon force of arms, but rather upon the wisdom of knights. Okay. Can I light this candle with my flint? How about that? Eh? Do I need to track down some candles? take the candle. Okay. I'm carrying the candle. Oh, am I like, is this like a time limit? Is that what's happening here? Oh, it's a, yep, it's a maze. Oh god. Okay, that's the wrong direction. Got our candle. Not to go that way. That way. I mean, I can see some stairs. This. Sure, I'll just press the small protrusion. Apparently it activated something. Okay, open that door. Yep, the candle is melting. Door's locked. I need to find a key at some point. I guess. Interesting. Maybe I have to touch that night head. Where's this gonna take me? Okay, it resets the game. Cool. So I'm assuming this is just like an escape for if I didn't bring the flint. Despite the fact that, like, the inscription at the beginning of the tower says you must leave all your stuff behind. I guess if you were an aspiring wizard and forgot your flint, well, you just didn't pass this time. Okay, so try and get the castle. Is there nothing back here? Let's go straight up the stairs, I guess. It's not like a lot of places I can go. Push the button. This door is locked. This goes around to a dead end. No keys on the floor or anything. So I wonder if that button opens up another door somewhere? That's where the button is. Aha! It does. So that opens the door. complicated. Oh god. At this point, I'm just exploring randomly. I don't like this. This doesn't seem promising. So I'm in this hallway. Looks like I'm in this hallway to me. Yep. Another endless hallway? No. This one has an end. Push the button. Did that close the exit? Oh god, this is a mess. Okay. Well. I do not know if this is the right approach. So back up. So there was another way, I think, that opened up earlier. This is closed off now? Huh. I might just look up the solution here. This is, probably want to, like, draw a map. I shouldn't have pushed this button. Yeah, I'm just kind of trapped. Let's start from scratch and just follow the guide here. Alright, got our candle. All the way to a red button. Is there a switch over here first? No. To see a ladder, climb up to the 4th story. So we might have to backtrack and get through that door. Into the first niche on the left, press the press the button. First niche on the left. Press the button. Turn around and turn left. Ignore the teleporter and head down the ladder straight ahead. So that's basically on the right track. Open the right door behind that. Press the switch and go back up the ladder. This is basically what I did. Oh, I think I have to go for the other set of doors. Yes, okay. These are one-way hallways. Climb up again. Then activate the switch. Which apparently I can do a second time. Cool. Unlike the others. And head back down the ladder I came in. Door to the right has been opened. Yes. So then we can press this one. Which opens through there. You go back up and around and through there. So we'll need to hit this switch again. Okay, up the stairs. Make sure I'm where I need to be. Put the candle into the candle holder to truly end the maze trial. While I'm here. Plenty of time to spare. Open the next door. Okay, so I think we're nearing the end of the trial, at least. You puzzle out the cryptic words. Sometimes the path shall be behind you, but still plainly in front of you. So if this were Shadowgate 1, I would just smash the mirrors, and if it was the right way, it would show a door. If it was the wrong way, it would, like, suck me into another dimension. This is I mean, clearly these are just, like, transparent. But hey, it's a reflection in a N64 game, simulated. So it's just open then. No. So what does the flag say? Sometimes the path shall be behind you, but still plainly in front of you. Okay. None of these seem very different. The ancient mirror has a very odd quality. It casts no reflection. Oh, hey, it's me. Welcome and well done. You've made it. Is it so surprising to see yourself, your image cast back at you? I reflect what is deep within you, deep within the hidden recesses of your heart. In here there is no light, we dwell in the dark. There is only you and I in here, within these reflections lies the way. I cast back an image, tell me if it is the real you. And in this choosing shall you find the false image. It is that image that you must turn away from. Turn away from the false image, okay? I am you. Oh god, I have to know my own lore. caravan was just asking for trouble by foregoing to employ enough guards. Under the long shadow of the darkened range, we ran into the bandits. Merciless, they rampaged and killed my fellow travelers. I alone survived. Being blooded, I was spared and dragged, half-conscious, to this place. No, forces other than man were at work. Face forces that have begun to shape my life. She said I was special, sure, but only special to her. She had a use for me. That is why I'm alive, at the behest of her. Or is there more than that? The image of yourself inside the mirror is laughing as it says, reach out and embrace yourself, for then we shall be one. So, okay. What about this one? I'm you. The hills they came, attacking and capturing the caravan. No mercy. Dumped into a cell. Could not help my prisoner escape. What? That doesn't seem right. I didn't really have a cellmate. That one seems kind of wrong. I'm you. I'm in over my head. Yeah, no shit. He calls me here when I expect too much. Why should the fate of the world hang on what I do? Indeed, why me? The evil one, whose tale was used to frighten me in my youth, is an abomination. Why can't the sorcerer act himself? Why can't the powers of Alchemy take it on? It is forbidden, I am powerless. I believe none of those things. Now this guy I like. History shows he has let others fight his fights. Is he a coward? Yeah, that's the true me. That is my feelings exactly. How do I, like, pick a mirror? No, back. Oh. So I'm supposed to, like, turn away from the bad one. And I guess that was the bad one? Because it was, like, saying I'm so powerful? Well, we also do know that Del has low self-esteem, so I guess that was the non-true one. An unoppressive ring rests on this pedestal. Oh. Okay, so the one on the right is supposed to be your true feelings? I don't know. I was not clear on what the trial actually was. I just decided I liked the guy that was complaining about how Lachmir is useless. Alright, let's take the ring. You warily grab the Ring of the Kingdom. Interesting. Well, let's put on our Ring of the Kingdom. Must be magic of some kind. Looks like our bracelet. Room spins and you feel nauseous as you are magically returned to the entrance. We did it. I heard what you said about me up there. Truly, my young friend, you wear the mantle well. Know this, that with your new station comes new responsibilities. Things grow grave as we speak. You must hurry. I beseech you to awaken our brethren, the ones to whom held mastery of the air. The ones to whom held mastery of the air. I don't think that's how whom works. You now possess the authority to do what you could not. Remember to open the path with a familiar voice. Only in its music can you go on. What? Okay. So I guess I need to use music to, like, waken the dragon? Okay, we'll save the game here. So that's third tower down, I guess. Ah. So now that I have this ring, there's a door I can open from the first tower. I'm gonna be honest, I totally forgot about this locked door. Might be a little lame to just have the FAQ up while I play, but certainly save some time. I would otherwise just be wandering around aimlessly. I mean, why would I think that this this ring opens a door with dragons on it? I will say, like, in sort of this section of the game, these puzzles are a lot worse and a lot harder. I mean, the maze thing was, like, fine. Like, you could figure that out reasonably. It would just take time. And, like, the lore stuff, you could save scum if you really didn't want to read the books. But yeah, this is the door that was, like, closed by some force. The Ring of the Kingdom has gained you entrance. I mean, maybe one of the books explains this. This game really, really wants you to read those dang books and really get into the lore. You found the dragon flute. Sure. You decide to take the fascinating flute. So, what's the fastest way there? I think it's over here. So now I think we can go to the Dragon Tower. The fourth of 4 towers. Hey, buddies. So yeah, the machine that makes a key is definitely the laziest of the puzzles in this game. But that lever being built into the bedpost was by far the worst. Good lord. It wasn't even a different color. It was just a slightly different texture. Seems dangerous. A stairwell winds around the tower. The relief work on this ancient sculpture is amazingly lifelike. Really? Looks quite cartoony to me. It's like Trogdor with his consummate V's. Oh, this one's golden. No difference. Anything in here? Oh, there's a stairway. Didn't finish looking around. We'll look back here first, I guess. Just a big statue, I guess. Eyeball. This precious gem looks like the eye from some predator. Sure. Take the gem, noting that it looks how a dragon eye might look. Can't read the sign. There's just a dragon eye gem in here. Okay. Alright, so we got an empty table. And more books. The Last Dragon. Anything useful? There's purportedly one remaining dragon, and it is Lakmir himself who discovered it. The height of the storm, the legendary dragon keeper Janarth was said to have entered the dragon tower. So the dragon got like brought out in a storm? Okay. Doesn't seem very useful information. But you never know. Oh, there's like nothing else in here. So I got like the stone. But what can we do with that? Yeah. Do something with that gold dragon. Yep, he's missing a big old tooth. No mention of that, of course. You have to just look at it. Cool. What's falling down back there? Is it like dust? Hear a series of loud pops as a series of stairs appears in front of you. Well, this one certainly looks different. Upstairs, please. What do we got in here? Empty shelves. Another book. The Words of Denarth. Bed. A lute. See, a musical instrument vaguely resembling a harp or lyre, but without strings. Interesting. What if I put a string on it? What about a hair of giant? How about that? Carefully fit the piece of hair to the instrument. It now seems complete. Whoa. With a ghostly whisper, the musical instrument vanishes before your eyes. Is there a ghost in here? Yep. Just good to finally have my dragon lyre completed. My thanks. I'm Denarth, first and last of the Dragon Keepers. I have remained in mourning for the return of the last dragon. Are you who he spoke of? Dare I believe you shall loose the dragon from its sleep, as he said? Yes, I see the mark of the Timeless One on you, and see the symbol of the kingdom. But dare I believe that you are the one that he foresaw? Well, my path is clear, yes. I will teach you the way. You must be attentive. To train a dragon, one must reach an understanding, and that is reached through song. The way beyond is sealed to all but those who know the key of song. Past the seal, you will view the terrible fate of the last dragon. Make a wise choice. This guy's... Does he have a harp in one hand and a lute in the other? Is he dual-wielding instruments? Shall I play the Melody of Flight again? Yes? Do I need to memorize that somehow? Okay. What else we got in here? We got the door. So I learned a song, I guess. Hopefully, I don't actually have to, like, input notes or something. Weird that he would let, like, ask to repeat it. Appears both wings move. Oh. Something's kind of funny about this, like, sculpture here. With big feet and big head. Can't interact with these, so I can, like, change the orientation of the wings on the 4 dragons. Ugh. Wonder if there's instructions in this book. The Words of Denarth. Last of the Dragon Warders. Doing what needed doing last night. He made the dragon lyre. Okay, maybe like the statue in the basement has something to do with it, but I have no idea what would tell me how to position these dragon wings. Well, let's just see what the FAQ says. Oh, God. Each one of these does a different, like... Okay. So you'd have to listen to the song and, like, recreate it here. Man, that would be very difficult for me to do. Because it's like the same, it's just like different keys. And, boy, I have real trouble with tone. I played music in high school, but never developed a good ear for tone. Just gonna follow the instructions on the FAQ here. At least this is kind of a creative puzzle. Definitely requires some thought. I don't think I did it right. Do I need to start over? I at least have respect for this puzzle, even if it's something that would be a nightmare for me to actually try and do. But I guess if you like how many possible iterations are there? 2 times 2 times 2 times 2? So like 16? Am I forgetting my binary? Oh, the order is different. It's not like left to right. So there's actually more variations. More than just 16, I think. Well, I was wondering how they would turn that song into a puzzle, and here they did it. I love that. Love this thing. So you can like just totally skip giving that ghost his lyre if you just know what the song is. Excuse me. Oh hey, there's been a dragon up here the whole time. No one thought to like just climb the tower from the outside? Is that the Staff of Ages? Is that what we blasted the Warlock Lord with? Your path curves and turns and nears an end, or perhaps only a beginning. Yes, a beginning which shall soon end for good or ill. I hate this guy so much. Now, a choice must be made. Do you, so unfairly chosen, choose to take that? You chose me! This is all you! If so, then return the dragon, take the power, and confront the evil. It's a pretty good dragon. jaw drops as you behold the legendary Staff of Ages. Hey, D-Magician. This game does indeed slap. It occasionally slaps. Occasionally slaps you across the face with terrible puzzles, but mostly the good slap. Let's take the staff. Oh, okay. You grasp hold of the staff, wondering if such an item is as potent as they claim. The answer comes in the form of a hot jolt that runs up your arm, paralyzing you. Meant only for the chosen to touch, the staff unleashes its deadly power on you. Alright, we'll load the old save state. Am I supposed to wear the Ring of the Kingdom or something? Can I play him a little song to wake him up? I guess we'll touch it again and see what happens. Staff seems curiously dead as you take hold of the thing. Okay. He looks friendly. Hey! We're riding the dragon. Ooh. I do love these like little kind of cardboard cutout 2D cutscenes. They're pretty good. So that just like... Okay, I'm gonna save the game here. I guess he just flew me down to the center of the fort? Is that all I needed the dragon for? To get over a wall? No, at the stable. So we're just like outside that tower. So I guess I just head to the center? I assume this dwarf's gonna murder me, right? Maybe not. Hey, buddy. Oh, he's looking very threatening. You've come out into the open, Halfling. That was your first and last mistake. Yep. I've just ridden a dragon, uncovered the legendary staff, and this guy catches me. Okay, well, we'll just load the old save state there. Yep, this is the stable. I guess I have to go through. Let's not get caught by that guy. I guess so. I'll just slip on by, maybe? Alright, nope. Load. So where can we go? We can go this way. That guy wants to kill me. There's nothing down here. Oh! Except my death. Whoops. That was a classic King's Quest style death, I would say. So we could go through here? I don't feel like there's a way anywhere useful from down here. There was that door at the top of this, in like the control room? Maybe that's open now? I never did open that. Let's take a look, I suppose. Something like other side is blocking it. Well, where can we go? Oh, I'm looking at the FAQ. This is actually pretty good. So we learned a while back that the stable burned down. So I guess we need to burn the stable down. I don't know why this helps. Flames soon spread, devouring everything. As the heat becomes a... Oh, okay. I couldn't read that in time. I think we just made our own situation more, like, precarious. I don't know why that, made that dwarf disappear. Who's this nerd? And what exactly are you up to? I do not like your look. Be gone. Okay. Just don't tell the dwarves where I am. Can I just sneak past you, buddy? No. That little scream. Where do I go? Oh. How am I supposed to know that this is Saul? Can we get like a description of his clothes or something? I guess we know that he's like with Belzar. I have her pendant, my mother's pendant. Tell me how this is so. Oh, by the one, I am ruined. She is dead. All this was for her. All that I've tried to do was for her to be proud to see me succeed. But it is meaningless now. Oh, how I've sinned. She would have been ashamed. I murdered. I am in league with evil. I help lead an unholy resurrection. Know this, I will make amends. You say you've come to stop this madness? And I will help, as much as I can, so leave the soldiers to me. The way in is open. I bid you hurry, Halfling. Everything is in place, and the final spell begins. You've reached the Chamber of Holding. A malevolent aura surrounds you. You steel your will as you prepare to confront the coming evil. Okay. If you didn't know any better, you'd swear this was the Staff of Ages. But even though the resemblance is uncanny, you know it's not the true staff. So what if I, like, try to use it? Apparently I put my little eye on it. Yeah, I gotta make it look like the box art for the game. The sound of someone approaching echoes throughout the room. Like, we make a fake Staff of Ages for Belzar to find. I love that sound. Okay. Whoops. Sorry, buddy. Oh, it has... Simulator has some real trouble with some of these 2D effects. So we're going to suffer through some lag for a bit here. Oh, it seems we've awakened the evil one? The feeble shake of your head, you regain consciousness. As the end of the path is reached, the next few moments will tell. You have fared well, Halfling, a fine hero indeed. If only I could have manifested sooner. As it was, I could only help shield you. Yes, the accursed Belzar is dead, obliterated by the blast from staff. You showed ingenuity, I'm impressed, but alas, his spell was complete. Can you feel the evil power? The Warlock Lord rises, straining against his bounds. I will do what little I can now. But that is not enough. My brother is strong. Stronger than I. If only the seed of prophecy was here. If only Lord Jer were here. He alone could wield the staff, as it was meant to be. He alone. Ah well, hope remains, eh, Halfling? We must always have hope. You've done well, but it is now for others to finish, if finish we can. Okay. Can I go home now? Guess there's nothing in here. How do I get out? Alright, we're about at the end. Belzar blew himself up. And there's an evil Warlock Lord out and about. Ooh. I guess we're out the back way, huh? So, this is the way we're supposed to go. But, can I just leave? Nope. The wizard said I could go home. Yeah, to the park. Wow, that's... He's just a giant warlock, huh? He's just a big man in a coat. Wave upon wave of venomous hate radiates out from the form of the Warlock Lord. So in the first game he was just like a dude in the basement of the castle summoning a big monster. But now he's the big monster. The heroic countenance of the statue offers hope. You read a small inscription. The hour of darkness, night and I shall be there to serve and save the kingdom. In the hour of darkness night, I shall be there to serve and save the kingdom. In the hour of darkness, comma, night and I shall be there to serve and save the kingdom. I do love that, like, big 2D wizard that's just sort of hanging out. This is very good. Well, this is above our pay grade, so, Lord Jer. Here you go, buddy. Place the Staff of Ages into the statue's hands. It fits perfectly. It looks like he's flipping off the wizard, the Warlock Lord, and he's about to, like, chuck the staff at him. It's very good. I guess we're done. Bye. I'm supposed to put on my ring again. I have the Ring of the Kingdom on. I need to give him the ring. Oh, yeah, that's... Okay, yeah, because he has that finger out for... It's not just to flip off the wizard, it's to put a ring on. Man, there's a lot of useless items in this game. I didn't want to put it on. I want to give it to the statue of the king. There we go. Pop it on up there. In an act of reverence, you place the ring on the ring of the kingdom on the statue of Lord Jer. Oh. Okay. Oh, he does just chuck it. That's not how that works. It shoots a laser. That's quite the cutscene. And then we just take the dragon and leave. With an inhuman cry, the Warlock Lord implodes. Your joy quickly turns to fear as the ground lurches beneath you. It's time to leave. It's time to leave, you think, as you grab the dragon flute. Answering your call, the last dragon swoops to the ground. You vault to its back, rising into the air. You see the castle descend into the ground, pulled under by the cataclysmic release of magic. All that's left are the 4 towers. The rest is buried, its secrets now hidden. Keeping tight hold of the dragon's neck, you wonder where your adventures will take you. So, like, what did we actually need to do to finish it? I guess we needed to, like, get the Staff of Ages. We needed to get the ring so the Staff of Ages wouldn't kill us. And we needed to get a gem to, like, make a fake Staff of Ages for Belzar to use. I guess everything kind of makes sense. The game isn't complete nonsense. Ah, we did it! We defeated the Warlock Lord. We saved the world. We have a dragon now. the dragon is, like, totally superfluous. Like, you didn't need the dragon to get anywhere. The dragon didn't kill anyone. It was just, like, the way you escape at the very end. And it also happened to have the Staff of Ages embedded in its skull. But all in all, I like this game. It's got a lot of charm. It's very compact. I like that it's all kind of one space, basically. Even though you have, like, the 4 towers, it's all sort of part of a single location, and it feels contiguous. There's more NPCs than I realized. Because I owned this game as a kid, but never got very far, so, like, you don't really see anyone other than, like, the dungeon keeper at the very beginning. But also, like, there's not that much danger. Like, the dungeon keeper can kill you. You can fall in a couple of holes. But it's a game where you can just kind of wander freely, which is nice. It's not a cruel game like a lot of adventure games are, which is nice. It's a pretty chill game. There are definitely some puzzles that I think are very, very lazy or very mean. Not mean, but just unnecessarily obscure. It's just some items that are hidden away that you need. Much like the original Shadowgate, there are too many red herring items that you just get in your inventory and sit there and make it hard to think of what you actually need to use. Well, there also just aren't that many inventory puzzles. Like, throughout all of this, I didn't use that many items, really. Like, like, you got the stuff from the guy the guy you rescued from the dungeon, you got stuff from his house, like you got the fang and the flint. But it seems like so many of the puzzles are just like, read the books and learn the lore and solve things that way, which I don't know if that's a great design. Especially when, like, I don't want to read all those dang books. I don't care about that stuff. Oh, Westone is involved in this? I wonder if that's the same Westone that made the Wonder Boy games. I think as an N64 adventure game, it's pretty good. It's got some charm. Good sense of like space and location. Yeah, that was Shadowgate 64. I'm glad I played through that. It was certainly less painful than the original Shadowgate. That's for certain. Even with a guide for that game, it was kind of miserable. But with a guide, this game is quite pleasant. But I think we will call it there for the week. So thanks for hanging out and watching. Feel free to give me a follow. I stream most Sundays around this time. I think next week I'm gonna leave the Nintendo 64 behind and head to the PlayStation. Probably do... I'm thinking it's gonna be Mega Man Legends next. And then possibly King's Field after that. We'll see how I feel. But with that, we will call it a day. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.